Gather round, all you little ghouls and goblins. It's time for Below Grade Level. Listener beware, you're in for a scare.
Hello and welcome to Below Grade Level, the show where we take the books that we read as kids and read them as adults and ruin them. I'm one of your hosts, Jonathan Eaton. With me as always is Bekah Eaton.
Hello.
And Chris Zaleski.
Present.
Not to be confused with Joan Zaleski, one of the characters in this book. And helping us continue to read Christopher Pike's Chain Letter is returning champion, Annamarie Damron.
Hello.
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 Annamarie, you, the last thing we read with you might never, ever see the light of day. We started reading a book. I feel like this is the first time we've actually talked about it on the podcast.
We definitely have talked about it before.
Oh, have we?
Yes, we have.
Wow, my memory's bad.
We just listened to that episode.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, anyway, we were reading something with you like 2 months ago or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it was really unpleasant is the word I keep using.
It was in another lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we wanted you back for a fun one.
Yeah, I wanted
to make up for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Needed to reward you.
Yeah.
You read Phantom Valley with us before, and then I was just looking through. The last thing you read with us was Fearless, which I forgot about.
Me too.
And was awesome.
Oh,
I gotta read
yeah.
another one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So you haven't read Christopher Pike with us, but I feel like his energy is really similar to the energy that was in Fearless, like that kind of level of unhinged insanity. Yeah, it's just good,
Like intense and impossible.
Yeah. But yeah, have you ever read Christopher Pike?
No, never.
Okay. That's really exciting. Because he's nuts. Well, we caught you up on most of the book before this, but Bekah, can you catch Annamarie and the listeners up on what happened last time?
Last time, Neil got his task, which was to get sick in class. And since he has diabetes, he easily faked or maybe really made himself faint and upset his mom. But that was his thing. Mm-hmm. And then Joan got her task, which was to dress like a clown and go to school. And Joan's like really cool. She's like Farouja Balk in everything Farouja Balk is in. She's just like a really cool like punk girl. So that would be embarrassing. She doesn't do it for a week. And she calls them all the kids together to talk and tells them that her bedroom window exploded glass all over her room. And also her room was filled with giant cockroaches. And we know that she hates bugs because she casually leaned her hand on a tree and a spider crawled on her. And she was like, oh no, a spider.
Yeah. I forgot about the cockroach bomb.
Yeah.
It was like a mason jar or something.
Yeah.
Like filled with cockroaches through the window.
I think that was our guess.
But yeah.
I don't think they explained it, but...
I don't remember. Yeah.
Like...
I was just totally picturing the jar of bees from Dragon Age.
Yes.
But a jar of cockroaches. So I can't remember. I couldn't remember and I didn't write it down. Did she do the clown thing? She must have.
She did.
Okay.
Because it was the same thing with Kip. Kip didn't do his thing. And then the brakes were cut on his car. The punishments have been wildly unbalanced. Like, Kip's brakes were cut, and then someone threw cockroaches through her window.
But it was cut so specifically. They went out of their way to mention it was cut in such a specific way that he would only crash a little and not totally die.
Yeah.
Like, they just wanted to scare him a little and ruin his car.
Yeah.
And make Neil piss his pants. And then, yeah, Joan gets glass all over her room.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then Tony gets his task, which is to come last in a race. I was trying to save space on this page, so I wrote Tony Run Bad.
Tony Run Bad!
Tony Run Bad. So he's big athlete boy. He's a football player and also does track. And he was supposed to come last in a race. And I can't remember if he even said to them, like, I'm absolutely not going to, or what.
He wasn't going to do it.
Oh, okay.
Because he had 2
Can't
races
let
in
my
one
team
day.
down.
Yeah.
So, like, the first race,
I just didn't know if he told his friends he wasn't going to or if they thought he was.
He probably did.
So, Tony has a race. Before his race, he loves to chug several bottles of this special lemonade that he gets at, like, some special drive-through dairy and keeps in a cooler by the track. So he starts chugging his lemonade. And while he's running, he starts to, like, pass out and get real fucked up. And then he falls and totally passes out, and they take him to the hospital because he is full of codeine that someone put in the lemonade. And there was, like, a little clue that I wrote down that Joan and Kip were seen near the cooler.
Yes.
Allison gets her task, which this is the last one for the first column, and it's to flub her lines on opening night. And there was another clue there that I wrote down separately.
Oh.
That Mr. Hoagland, the drama teacher, lost his keys sometime that day, but then found them again.
That's right. Okay.
Which might be nothing, but it might be something.
No, that's definitely related.
Allison, while they're, getting ready for opening night, or maybe she was on stage or something, at some point she's really, really mean to Fran backstage, and Fran is the one who did the sets, and she had, like, the set pieces in her house for a really long time and brought them in at the last minute, but she was the one designing and painting all the sets. I don't remember what she says, but she's such a bitch to Fran.
Yeah.
And then Allison goes to lean on a set wall, and it falls over, and then a light fixture falls from the ceiling and shatters in front of her, and glass cuts her all up, and she gets electrocuted by it. She's not dead, but she, like, ends the chapter, like, covered in blood and glass and laughing maniacally.
Yeah. That was great.
Yep. And that's where we pick up.
Oh, boy. Do you have any questions?
I mean, what year is this?
Good question. 86, I believe.
86, I think, yeah.
The best year.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So yeah, they were
Good
at the
question,
Beach Boys concert.
Right?
Yes.
That's...
Six.
We
They were
Yeah.
in Big Love Kokomo era. John Stamos, Full House. Hell yeah. Okay. Wait, no, John Stamos wasn't in the Beach Boys just yet. That didn't happen until the 90s. But yeah, Kokomo.
I'm
Love
sorry,
it.
did I not know that John Stamos was in the Beach Boys?
It was a special
I guess I
episode of
didn't
Full
either.
House
Thank you, Chris.
What?
where
Oh.
he got to join the band and was made an honorary Beach Boy.
Ah.
And then he said, "Mercy."
Did he?
Is that a catchphrase?
I mean, that is his catchphrase.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch Full House. I'm so sorry.
Mike
Okay.
Love is a monster.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Thank you, Chris.
What did he do?
Treated Brian Wilson poorly.
Oh.
Sweet baby angel Brian Wilson.
Which one was friends with Charlie Manson?
Brian Wilson's brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dennis.
I don't know anything about the Beach Boys. I like some of their songs.
Yeah, we were all very startled that they went to a Beach Boys concert and got drunk.
In
Yeah.
Like a bunch
86.
of teens in 86.
There have been a couple of points in this book that have really hung us up. The Beach Boys concert, the flying a kite at night.
Yeah.
And then you would oh my god, you just said something that I remembered, like, losing my shit
The
about.
lemonade, the special lemonade
special
that
lemonade.
only he drinks because it's too sour and no one else likes it.
Yeah,
We
that he
really
From a
narrowed down
drive-through
on
dairy?
drive-through
Yeah.
dairy, yeah.
drive-through dairy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, like, that's a thing, I guess.
We solved it last episode.
Yeah.
The listener doesn't need to hear it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
it's basically like a drive-through where you can get ice cream and also, I guess, lemonade.
Like literally, I think it's just like a Dairy Queen that you can do that has
Yeah.
a drive-through.
But more folksy and not corporate.
Yeah. And also sells bad lemonade
I
that
guess.
he loves.
You'd probably like it. You don't like real sweet lemonade.
That's true.
You like it pretty tart.
But you know what I also wouldn't do? Chug a bunch of lemonade and then go fucking running.
Yeah.
Like, that was his secret. He was like, my secret's I drink all this lemon juice.
And I
then
pretend I'm running towards a bathroom.
It's fucking so weird.
I'm just trying to think of a way that could help. Like, lemons have vitamin C.
Well, when his lips are puckered, he's more aerodynamic.
So dumb.
He puts like an arrow.
He puts like a glass of sugar water, or just like simple syrup at the finish line, and then he's
like, now I can
lemonade.
make it sweet.
Yeah,
it's
and then he's like, oh, I know
start.
it's there.
Get the sweet treat at the end of my run.
You know what, guys? I think that's it. We solved it.
We solved it.
Okay, well, boy, let's find out what happens this time.
I'm so fucking excited.
Letter, me too.
From what I read ahead.
It's been like 2 weeks since we read.
Yeah.
Because we did 2 in a row before and then took a week off, and I'm
God,
legitimately
I need to stop looking
excited.
ahead.
Yes, stop.
Don't let me touch it.
Okay, I'm gonna hide it. This is chapter 10. Hang on, I gotta get this stupid Zoom window is being annoying. Chapter X, which is 10. The cycle was complete. As the caretaker had said nothing about restarting it, Allison did not try to second-guess him by mailing the original letter to Fran. Instead, she did what Brenda had wanted to do at the beginning. She tore it into tiny pieces. The gesture was a weak one, and she knew it. Standing at a comfortable distance, humiliating them all, their foe had easily moved each of their names to column 2. The Monday, after the fiasco at the play, Fran received... I'm picturing Allison looks like Mickey Rourke from Sin City when he's got all the little tiny bandages all over his face.
But also Joan, because she also got covered in glass.
Oh, she did!
They're both covered in bandages.
These girls got fucked up. The Monday after the fiasco at the play, Fran received a pale green letter in a purple envelope. And we all know what that means. That's what it looked like in the first chapter.
Written by the Joker.
It was written by the Joker. It had been mailed locally and had been postmarked the previous Friday afternoon. The bastard sure had been confident the lights would fall on cue. My dearest friends. I'm going to do a voice, even though I don't know who this is. No longer.
It's the letter.
Yeah, but it's in italics. It's in italics.
Yeah, it's the letter.
It's the caretaker.
I know it's the caretaker. I'm saying I don't know who the caretaker is.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't know you were reading the letter.
No.
I'm so sorry.
No. Sorry. I meant we're all assuming that this caretaker is one of them. That's everyone's assumption so far.
Just ignore me.
Yeah. No, I will never ignore you. My dearest friends, no longer can I say you do not know me. In these last few weeks, I feel we have come to know each other intimately. The closeness both stimulates and disgusts me.
Wow.
I picked the right voice for this. While I can now more readily share your zest for the performances of the tasks that will be set before you, I must also wallow lower and lower in your evil. But this is to be a temporary situation. The hourglass runs low. This is written insanely. I don't remember the first letter sounding this weird.
No.
It also was a while ago. It could have been.
Yeah.
At the bottom of this letter is a list of your names. The directions and conditions will be as before, only now your names are to find their way from column 2 to column 3. Duh. Due to the delicate nature of your tasks, they will appear in the paper in a secret code, befitting a secret society such as ours. Oh yeah, every time they do a task, they have to then look in like the personal ads of the newspaper for their next task, and it's all very economically written. Like,
oh my gosh,
like Brenda Yell drama play teacher.
It's like Joan come school dressed bozo clown.
Yeah, like all the what is it? The articles are gone.
Yeah,
the Zodiac killer. Like,
yeah. Starting with the first letter, every third letter will help make clear your duty. Some of you sought to defy me. From experience, you have learned how uncomfortable that can be. As your tasks will now be more exciting, your punishment, should you choose to be stubborn, will be equally exhilarating. Remember, you have been told. It has come to my attention that you suspect I am one of you. Let this be made painfully clear. I am not. Love, your caretaker.
Love!
And then we have column 2, which goes in the same order, although I thought it was flip-flopped, but I guess I had that wrong.
Oh.
It's the same exact order with Fran first. I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
The ad, as it appeared in the Times the same day the letter arrived, read, Fran. And then a whole bunch of letters that I'm not going to read them.
What? Like, just letters? Oh.
Yeah. Deciphered with the code, it said, streak naked school lunch.
Oh my god. That will kill her. Fran is a meek little...
That'll get her kicked out of school.
Yeah.
Allison. What? Like through the cafeteria? Streaking's usually outdoors. Like a football game.
I think you could streak inside.
Not like sprint around the cafeteria.
Are you not allowed to... Is it not called streaking if you do it indoors?
I'm sure it is. I just thought it was unusual.
It's just called a crime.
Yeah. It's just called exhibitionism.
Yeah.
Allison sat alone with Fran in Fran's kitchen. The purple envelope and pale green letter lay on the table beside the paper. Allison had just finished telling Tony over the phone the details of the caretaker's latest exercise. Within the hour, probably within 10 minutes, the rest of the gang would know what was happening. Fran was crying. Tony is going to the Times office this afternoon to see if he can't trace who's placing the ads, Allison said, taking a drink of her sugar-saturated Pepsi.
Extra sugar? Or...
I don't know. What? These details.
Also, why wouldn't they have done that immediately?
That's a great question.
It's clear. Christopher Pike is pro-lemonade, anti-soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't put sugar in the lemonade.
Yeah.
She'd given up on diet colas. Oh, okay. This is just her giving up on life by drinking full sugar soda.
If I'm gonna streak, I might as well drink sugar.
No, it was, wait, not Fran. Allison drinking the soda.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, Allison.
Allison.
All right. Why worry about a few miserable calories when a madman would probably be executing her before school got out? He'll call if he learns anything. Hot air breezed through the open front door. The rest of the house was empty. Somewhere upstairs, a clock chimed 2 o'clock, causing Fran to lift her tear-streaked face off her damp arms. I can't do it, she whispered. What if you were to wear a mask? Allison said, not trying to be funny.
Since reading
the task, she had been turning over in her mind whether she would have what it takes to run naked through school at lunch. Given a choice between doing it and dying, she still couldn't decide. All she knew for sure was that she was glad she wasn't Fran. What a bitch.
Yeah, she really sucks.
Is.
Yeah.
Everyone would know it was me. No one has hair like mine. You mean no one has a body like yours, Allison thought to herself. You could pin it up or cut it even. I think a mask would be permissible. The caretaker has not struck me as inflexible. I mean,
yeah, put your hair in a ponytail, no one will know it's you. So
far, he seemed pretty inflexible.
Yeah.
Fran groaned. Her hands gesturing helplessly. But I would still have to do it, and I would get stopped before I could get away. I can't run very fast. One of those gorillas on the football team would grab me and rip my mask off. You're probably right there, Allison agreed. Out of habit.
Here's my question. Why are there gorillas going to this school?
Well, there's actually no rules in football about gorillas not being able to play.
Oh, shit. What a weird loophole.
Yep. There's this whole documentary about it. Allison agreed. Out of habit, she went to drum her knuckles on the table, as she often did when she was thinking hard. The bandages across her fingers stopped her. Alice had performed Saturday night wearing gloves. Friday's performance, of course, had never reached Act 2. The same doctor who had treated Tony had taken care of her. Maybe the doctor is the caretaker. They would probably be seeing more of the guy. Maybe because he's the caretaker.
And he's like, what is going on at this school?
You know, Fran, you don't have a bad figure. Would it be so terrible if everyone saw? No! She cried desperately. I can't do it. Don't you see? Why aren't you helping me? You're supposed to be my friend. Her head fell back onto her arms, and she wept uncontrollably. A couple of minutes went by as a wave of compassion stole over Allison for once in her goddamn life.
Yeah.
She reached out and stroked Fran's hair as she would have a child's.
Jesus, Allison.
She sucks.
I do have an idea, she whispered. Fran, sniffling, raised her hand. What? That you go away. Where? Anywhere. It doesn't matter. Remember last Friday? How you told me your parents kept hassling you about visiting your senile grandmother in Bakersfield?
Jesus Christ.
Why not call the poor old lady tonight and then tell your parents that you feel sorry for her and that you really must go and stay with her for a week or so? You're finished with the courses required for graduation, and your electives are pretty much winding down, especially now that you have completed the sets for drama. They'll let you go. Unlooked for? Huh.
Unlooked for hope. Hope that she did not look for, yet
what?
felt.
What?
Unlooked for hope dawned on Fran's face. It didn't last.
Wasn't she just begging for some hope?
Unlooked for hope. Okay. That broke me.
We're so early in.
God damn it.
The caretaker will find me. He knows everything we do. Don't tell anybody where you're going. But you know, I won't even tell Tony where you're hiding, trust me. Fran thought about it for a minute, when suddenly a peculiar expression darkened her features. To Allison, it looked positively fiendish. You really like Tony, don't you? Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, sorry, I moved it.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, it's delayed.
Oh. I forgot it was delayed.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the middle, Fran asked.
Okay. Yes, thank you. You're in love with him, aren't you? He's important to me, she answered carefully. Why do you ask? No reason, Fran shrugged, averting her eyes. Allison was suspicious of the sudden shift in tone and believed she had a glimmer of what Fran might be considering. You're my friend, Fran, and you're in trouble, she said quietly, firmly. And I intend to do everything possible to help you. But if you want my help, or the help of anyone else in the group, then you better remember where your loyalty lies.
I don't understand at all what that meant to write it down. What did that mean? What does she think Fran is doing?
I have no idea what she's getting at.
I don't even know what to say.
Nothing
I'm
yet.
just meeting Fran, it feels like, and she seems a little shady. Fran folded the newspaper. Oh, do we have more info about Fran?
I was just going to say she's like really shy, but also, I don't know.
Ooh.
My theory is that Fran and Neil are behind it all, because Fran and Neil were the ones that wanted to go to the cops when they hit and killed that guy.
Yeah.
So they're more soft-hearted
Yeah.
about the whole thing. But I don't know. I don't know why she would have a fiendish look on her face about Tony.
I don't
know what the
either.
fuck that's about.
Well, I don't either. And like, because Fran, if I'm remembering correctly, Fran has the hots for Neil.
Yeah.
Not Tony.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Neil and Allison had gone on a date, or Neil liked Allison and Tony knew, but Tony dated her anyway.
Neil had asked Allison on a date and she said no, basically. Neil likes Allison and they did not date. And then Tony asked Allison on a date, and then now they're going out, and Neil's like, that's fine. I'm fine with it. And and
Goodness.
It's all
so much drama.
Yeah, it's a lot of drama.
Teen drama.
Dear Reddit, would I be the asshole if I staged a whole chain letter thing to convince my friends that we should have went to cops when we accidentally killed a guy?
That's awesome.
But this is like reminding me of like some sort of like 90s horror movie scenario. Like,
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
It's I Know What You Did Last Summer, yeah.
100%.
There we go. Well, Fran folded the newspaper and went to stand. Allison stopped her. What are you doing? Fran cried, trying to squirm away. Let go of my arm. I don't know what you're talking about. Her obvious guilt confirmed Allison's suspicion. Staring in her eyes, she let go of Fran, and Fran stayed where she was. You're thinking of going to the police.
No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You would turn Tony in and hope... ... Neil says we should, and he's a good person. Allison nodded. But Neil has not gone to the police, even though he thinks Tony should. He's too honorable to do anything behind his friend's back. He's not like you. You think if you report the crime, you'll be absolved of all responsibility. I know how your mind works. You know nothing of my mind. Fran swore, proud and bitter. That is the best thing anyone said this whole book. You know nothing of my mind. Is that true? This was a side of her friend she had never seen before. Fran whined, worried, and wept. The 3 W's. Fran did not shout out pronouncements. That is, not to anyone's knowledge. Allison picked up the caretaker's letter. A tiny seed of doubt, like so many others she had collected of late, sprouted in her mind. Jesus Christ. Maybe I don't, she said quietly. Fran went to the sink and started, of all things, to wash the dishes. Allison studied the list of names and wondered if there was a significance in the caretaker's choice of who went first and who went last. So, what are you going to do? She asked when Fran was done with the dirty plates and glasses. She just sat there the whole time while Fran just did the dishes.
Allison has delayed responses. She waited like 20 minutes into her friend crying to pat her on the hair.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I should show emotion right now. Drying her hands on a towel, Fran came back to the table. Her burst of authority appeared gone, and she was the same old twitching adolescent. Your idea sounds good. I guess it's my only choice. Do you swear that you won't go to the police? Fran hesitated. I won't. I hope for your sake you don't. Damn. Damn, Allison. Bekah's right.
Is Allison gonna kill her? Like,
I don't know.
She's already a terrible friend. You could do without her.
Well, like, what would she do if she didn't go to the police? Or, I mean, what would she do if she did, like, what would Allison do?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, be meaner to her.
Right? Yeah, you're already being a giant bitch to your friends.
Would the caretaker be that upset if they went to the police? He's clearly trying to punish them.
Yeah. But he's really drawing it out. Chapter 11. We have to talk, Tony said, coming out of a lengthy kiss in the cramped confines of the front seat of his car.
Do that line again, except do a kiss first.
His left leg, which had somehow intertwined with Allison's right leg.
What?
They were not lying down, but they were far from sitting.
What?
Neither...
They're in a car?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Neither of them was missing any articles of clothing, though Allison's blouse was halfway unbuttoned. They were both soaked with sweat. The afternoon sun pouring through the windows had the greenhouse effect in full gear, but that did nothing to diminish his enjoyment of her skin, which was unimaginably soft and sensitive. She's a teen. Making out with Allison was a new experience for him. She seemed to melt right into him, unlike other girls, Joan for instance, who had always been anxious to have as many buttons pushed as quickly as possible. But the lot at the back of the city park was no place to get too carried away. They could get a ticket. You killed someone, Tony.
Are you happy you get to read this page?
I'm so happy. That's why I'm blowing through it as fast as possible. No, Allison protested, retightening her embrace, her eyes closed. He didn't resist, and in fact began to fiddle with the belt on her pants. Okay. What prevented him from investigating further was the sudden appearance of a jogger. What's down there? Who seemed to come out of nowhere. Got the time, buddy? The guy, couldn't he see what was going on here?
Don't you see that it's the Titanic car? Like, it's probably completely steamed up.
It's probably Kip. The guy, couldn't he see what was going on here, was leaning against the car, his middle-aged beer gut hanging over the door handle. Maybe he's a security guard? I don't know. He's just a rando,
Good on
I guess.
him for working on his calisthenics.
We can't get through one of these books without some fat shaming.
Yeah.
Tony sat up quickly and checked his watch. 3:15.
The sexiest of numbers. Thanks, bud. The jerk poked his fat, scruffy face closer. Hey, aren't you Tony Hunt?
What?
No, he said flatly, staring straight ahead. Out of the corner of his eye, he could see red-faced Allison trying to fix her bra. Sure you are. I was there when you threw that 70-yard bomb against Wilmore High. What? I never thought that ball was going to come down. You were great. Thank you.
What you doing in there, trying to fuck?
I bet you'll be a pro one day. Hey, can I have your autograph? Tony looked directly at him. No. Get the hell out of here. The man's proud grin disappeared. He spat on the ground. Sorry to take up your precious time. Hope you don't run anyone over later. When he was gone, Allison asked, Do people often recognize you? He shrugged. Only when I'm trying to hide. He laid his head back on the hot seat. Where were we? Allison chuckled. Ha ha, you were trying to make a fallen woman out of me.
What does that
That's
mean?
how teenagers talk.
Fuck.
He smiled.
Also, it's the 30s.
He smiled. You'll have your chance later. My chance? She socked him right in the face. The gall of this jock. He laughed. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Scroll further.
The gall.
The gall.
He rechecked his watch. He had lied to the guy. It was 3:45.
What the fuck is happening?
Wait,
I did not ad-lib that. That is what is written. With the exception of Fran, tucked away only Allison knew where. The group was scheduled to meet in 15 minutes in the rocket ship in the children's playground. A hilly quarter-mile walk from where they were now parked. He scanned the area to make sure none of the others were visible. If Joan caught him necking with Allison, that would be bad. She carried a switchblade. If Neil saw him, it was best not to think about it, he added. His blood sugar and all. We have to talk. She was wearing tight blue jeans and a stretched yellow blouse, looking irresistibly cute with her sudden seriousness. Oh, she said that. You said that already. About what? Us? I'm confusing all the voices. You said that already. About what? Us? All of us, he said. You and I have to compare notes.
I still want to know what a stretched blouse is.
A stretched blouse?
A blouse too small for the boobs they're in, probably.
Oh.
No, but she's got small boobs, remember, Chris? They described her in excruciating detail.
I don't remember. Oh, maybe it's from all that Pepsi sugar.
Her boobs are full of Pepsi sugar.
Yes.
That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
We can't do that when we're all together. There are always too many petty interruptions, he paused. Do you have any idea, Allison, who the caretaker is? He scratched at the healing cuts on her hands. He says he's not one of us. If it's true, where can we begin? Why do you suppose he used the word painfully when making that clear? I don't know, she said, but it's weird. When he said he wasn't one of us, I believed him. Everything he's done to us so far has been to expose us for what we are. I can't help him feeling he would tell the truth when talking about himself. If the caretaker is as complicated as he appears, his truth might also be complicated.
Neil and Fran probably don't actually feel like one of the group.
Yeah.
All right, complicated. And mean more than one thing. Also, he may have made a slip. Uh-oh, he broke his pattern. He drugged me before I tried to win the races. He tampered with the set before you had a chance to flub your lines. It was like he knew what we were going to do. Like he was one of us. He pulled a tattered piece.
What I was thinking was, it was, even if they're not the caretaker, one or a couple of the friends are sabotaging the other ones because they don't think the friends will go through with it.
I think
so. They're like forcing them by sabotaging them.
Yeah,
I don't think that was the punishment.
No.
From the caretaker.
I think
they're an apprentice caretaker.
Oh shit. Or wait,
caretaker in training.
Didn't we already say that it's a murder on the Orient Express situation?
Yeah, that they're all
and they're all the caretaker.
Yes.
Okay. He pulled a tattered piece of the Times from his pocket, smoothing it on his leg. Fran hadn't sent him a letter. Nevertheless, Kip had received Kip had received one this morning. It had been identified to Fran's, except Fran's name had been missing.
What?
The accompanying ad in the paper had been given the familiar code. It translated, it read, Casey, tell everyone cheated. SAT, tell MIT.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
That's
Such
so
an announcement, Kip said, would ruin his academic career. He refused to do it. He did not appear worried about the consequences of his refusal. Let's go through the group one by one and bring up anything even remotely suspicious. Oh, God.
Kip's gonna die.
So, Kip.
I keep thinking this, and I don't think I've said it. I find it very strange that there are mini consequences throughout.
Yes.
When there's an overall consequence at the end.
Yes.
What is the point? Why are there so many different consequences? I thought revealing that you murdered someone was the consequence.
Yeah, I thought that was like the punishment, but the punishment seems to be just straight up ruining their entire lives, which, if that's the case, go to the fucking police.
Yeah, you could do that easily. I'm pretty sure Kip wouldn't get into MIT.
Yeah.
If this was found out.
Their whole reason they didn't tell anyone about the dead body in the first place was because they all had, like, too much to lose. But if this dude is just making all that happen, then expose it.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so do they know who they killed?
They don't know who it is. They searched him and there wasn't a wallet. We know he was in a tan trench coat. I think that was like the only detail.
Okay, I wonder if maybe like this is like a revenge for his killing. Maybe Like
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Exactly. Yeah. Like,
isn't it the guy's kid?
The guy who died was like the big brother of someone who went to their school. Like,
the guy who died. The guy who died in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Wait, fuck. I'm trying to remember.
That was one of those movies where I watched the second one before I watched the first one, and then I get the details confused.
Well, the guy who's killing them is the dad of a kid who died.
Oh.
But I think But
isn't there one that was the son of somebody because his name was like Ben's son or something, and it was something fucking stupid as shit.
That was it. And I think what happened in I Know What You Did Last Summer,
was that the first one?
If I'm remembering right, the first one is this kid commits suicide by jumping off like the cliffs into the water. And then I think they hit the dad and they think they kill him, but he's not dead, and then they dump him in the water. And then later the kid's body is found by the cops, so they think that they killed the kid. But in reality, they didn't kill the kid. They didn't kill anybody. They just hit and ran his dad, and he then goes and kills all of them.
That's really stupid.
It's really convoluted.
Does he think they killed his son?
No, I think he's just like,
mad that they almost killed him, didn't.
You guys ran me over and then chucked me in the water.
You shitty
Dumb
kids.
Movie. Is that the one with the ice hook thingy?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I only did see the first one.
Yeah, and then I don't know who the killer in the second one was. I think Jack Black is in it.
Okay, that sounds about right for the time.
Yeah.
I'll just do a quick Google of what happens in I Know What You Did Last Summer, too.
Okay. It's called I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so they're all turning on each other. They're all going to start with Kip. You start. You know him better than me. Tony hesitated, reconsidering what he was doing. A few kissing sessions here, and he was ready to pour out his deepest suspicions to this girl he had scarcely spoken to up until a few weeks ago. Then he looked at her again and decided if she was the caretaker, he was already done for.
Oh, Tony's got it bad.
Mm-hmm.
Kip is smart, he began. More than any of us, he could have planned this. His His kinky sense of humor reminds me of the caretaker. I like him a lot. I assume he likes me, but he can be indifferent at times. I've never seen him wearing a seatbelt before, but he had his on when he hit the wall. When you and I were sitting by the snack bar during the track meet, I saw Kip and Joan going through the ice chest.
Okay, so you saw that? Okay.
Also, right from the beginning, he was opposed to the possibility of the caretaker being one of us.
He sounds guilty as sin. What's his motive?
I can't see us coming up with a motive for any of us. Tell me about Fran.
A couple weeks ago, I would have put her at the bottom of the list, but now I'm not so sure. She began to count on her fingers. 1. Fran did not seem to mind painting over Teddy. Teddy was the mural she had painted that she had to deface. She constructed the set that gave out on me. I told her to leave and told her where to go, but she could have put the idea in my mind a few days before when she mentioned someone she felt
right
obligated
that there was
to visit.
Something about his son.
Sorry.
So
I was
sorry.
struggling through that last sentence.
I'm going to need you to reread
Yeah,
all of that
you
because
were.
I wasn't paying attention.
All of it?
At least sum it up for me.
What did you find out
so
about I Still Know What You Did Last Summer?
What I remember, it was a part of it. There's like a kid that's infiltrated their group, but then he turns out to be Ben's. I just remember him being like Ben's son. Get it?
Oh, like his name
But
is
his
Benson?
name's Will, but I guess his name's Will Benson, or he says his name's Will Benson, but he's actually Ben's son, and Ben is still alive.
Yeah.
But then, spoilers, Ben accidentally kills his stupid fucking son while he's trying to kill all the other kids.
Wait, so the guy in the first movie, the bad guy
Ben
doesn't...
Wilson, the first bad guy is
Will's
Ben
son?
Wilson. So his kid calls himself Will Benson.
Fuck this movie.
Great.
So the bad guy in I Know What You Did This Summer doesn't die twice.
Correct.
That's...
And potentially not a third time. I was reading the end. It's unclear whether or not he does show up at the end or if it's one of Jennifer Love Hewitt's nightmares. And apparently there was a straight-to-video third movie called I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, and I don't know what happens in that.
And then there was the Legacy sequel that came out this year.
Oh, right.
Called I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Wow.
That has old Jennifer Love Hewitt in it. Old. She's our
Old.
age.
She looks incredible.
Yeah.
And she's our age.
She's our age.
Anyway, what happened in the book?
What did I don't? Were you listening?
No.
They're just going over. Tony is talking about
going
Kip
over
and
clues.
being like, here's why he could have done it, but also here's why he wouldn't do it. And now Allison's doing the same thing about Fran. But this last sentence, as is customary with Christopher Pike's writing, some of it's really, 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 really hard to get through. Okay. Fran did not seem... I can't even do a voice because it's so convolutedly written. Fran did not seem to mind painting over Teddy. She constructed the set that gave out on me. I told her to leave, and I told her where to go, but she could have put the idea in my mind a few days before when she mentioned somebody... when she mentioned someone she felt obligated to visit. Fucking just... Like, why aren't you saying grandparents in that sentence? Because that's...
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to... She promised she wouldn't tell Tony where she said it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
She's
Thank
being
you.
loyal and disloyal at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Chris. I was wondering why that was obtuse.
You're welcome, dummy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. She's smart, too, even if she doesn't act it. That's called a backdoor compliment. Most of all, she's always been the odd one out. Never gone out with a boy. Never been given much respect. By me, in particular. Isn't that the standard B-movie background for a vengeful teenager? Does she like you? Really like you? I'd always thought she looked up to me, because I'm amazing. But lately, I've been sort of putting her down, on purpose, because I hate her. It's a bad habit I've gotten into.
I don't even know what you're making up because she is an asshole.
I'm making up some of it, but enough of it is still there.
Okay.
She shook her head. You know, this is freaky having to look at your friends this way.
That's why we've postponed doing it. Tell me about Neil. Before I do, tell me if you suspect him.
She seemed reluctant to answer. I do. It's nothing he's done. It's the way he is. Quiet, thoughtful, polite, diabetic. Half an orphan.
Bum knee. Shall I go on? And those qualities make him suspicious? He asked coldly.
Why was he so keen to protect Neil? Because he loves Neil. You heartless...
Because some people like their friends.
You heartless woman. Because he was his friend? That was the obvious reason, and it was probably true, and yet, as he thought about it, a deeper, more disturbing motive came to mind.
Also, Allison doesn't understand what friendship is.
Yeah.
No.
In his mind, he says, Neil speaks for me. He says what I'm ashamed to say. I'm sorry, Allison.
He's the best of us.
Allison touched his hand. You really care about him, don't you? He nodded. Do you? I hardly know him. Of course. Silly of me to ask.
I'm so sorry. Like, she hardly knows Neil. Tony's like, I've barely spoken to Allison. I thought these kids were friends.
I thought so too.
Like, why are they acting like they don't know anything about each other?
They know each other well enough to drive to a Beach Boys concert.
Yeah. A year ago.
Yeah. Of course, silly of me to ask. He wiped his brow, rubbed the sweat into his palms. That's just gonna make them stay wet. Wipe them on your pants.
You're gonna put that on your steering wheel.
The only thing I can think of that makes Neil a possible candidate is that he was alone beside the ice chest just before I drank the lemonade. Third time we've mentioned that. In fact, he was the one who stocked the chest. That's pretty incriminating. But he's always taking care of our drinks. Still.
What?
The police didn't blame him, he interrupted. What? Tony, I'm sorry. I know I'm not being objective about this. It's instinct with me, I suppose, to watch out for him. He's always watching out for me. Oh, right, I guess with the lemonade.
Yeah.
The police, what? Did I tell you he insisted on sampling the lemonade before I drank it? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He warned me to leave it alone. He's warned all of us that the caretaker must be one of us. Tony shifted uncomfortably. Let's go on to Brenda. She's as old a rival as she is a friend. She really enjoyed what the caretaker told her to do.
Does she know that?
Who talks like this? She went above and beyond the call of duty. Yeah, she just had to yell at someone, and she yelled at him a lot. I guess that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Lately, she hasn't been getting along with Kip, and I'm not sure why, other than the fact that he is insufferable.
Yeah, he sucks.
She's a complicated person. I thought I heard her laugh when I crash-landed during the play. Interesting, Tony muttered. Just before he hit the wall, Brenda refused to get in Kip's car. Tell me, did you trust Brenda before all this craziness started? 90%. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I wouldn't have trusted her with my life. Was Brenda... That's the last 10% of trust.
Yeah, yes.
Was Brenda at the track meet? Yes, she was wandering around a lot. Oh my god.
On the field?
Dialogue.
I think so. What does Brenda think of me? Allison smiled. You wouldn't know, would you? Brenda has a crush on you, or at least she used to. Most of the girls at school have a crush on you. She always used to talk about what it would be like to get you alone.
That middle-aged jogger has a crush on you. Like, everyone's got a crush on Tony.
He was mildly flattered. Used to? Does she still talk about me? If not, that would be horrible. No. When I told her you had asked me out that first time, she just said, "That's nice," and went on to something else. It's possible she resents the two of us. Very possible. Which of us should do Joan? Have you already done Joan? She
Jesus
asked, tickling
Christ.
his leg. That's
Tickling
a secret.
his leg.
Hey. She started poking at him something fierce, and he had to use both hands to contain her. She sure was quick. She should have been one of his receivers. I don't kiss and tell. But I need to know for the sake of the investigation, she protested, fighting against his hold. A slight downward turn at the corner of her mouth made him realize it was troubling her. Please scroll all the way down now.
Thank you.
There's nothing to tell. Are you sure? He grinned. Nothing to brag about.
Jesus Christ.
He cautiously released her, and she immediately slapped him on top of the head. There had better not be, she appeared satisfied. Joan could fill a book. Even if you were driving, I don't think there's any question that it was mainly her fault.
What does that mean? Joan could fill a book with what?
Maybe she figured that the truth would eventually come out, and she set up this whole thing to make us do something that would somehow implicate us further. Allison stopped suddenly. What is it? Something that Joan said to me once. She put her
hand to her head. Something that reminded me of the caretaker. She pounded her knee lightly with her fist. I can't remember. It's there, but it won't come out. It will, eventually. Yeah, probably. When the guillotine blade is falling towards my neck. Did you check on Joan's window? Closely, last night when I was in her bedroom. Allison reacted quickly, but he was waiting for her. Jealous, aren't you?
Broke her fingers before she could.
Kip went over, not into her house, but by her street. He brought binoculars. He couldn't tell whether the window had just been replaced. It didn't look like it. There wasn't a single putty stain on the glass.
Oh, right. She replaced her own window.
Oh, right.
And you can always tell there's always putty stains.
Yes.
And you can tell at night.
This is just, that's just insulting to
common
her.
knowledge.
Yeah.
He went
It's
over.
insulting to the reader.
Insulting to her handiwork. But she's just really, I mean, she's in metal shop. She's probably very handy.
But,
She's a millwright.
Oh, he did learn that Joan wears purple lace underwear, but that was not news to me. Would you stop that? He laughed. But don't be so much fun to tease, and I will. Ugh. He checked his watch. We had better be going. We don't seem cut out to be detectives.
Then why are you trying so hard?
They all sound guilty. Tony, did you read Murder on the Orient Express?
Fuck right off.
What if it's
Christopher
all
Pike
of them?
stole this from our brains in the future.
God damn it. He's a time-traveling robot.
He is.
Then when
wants to have
have you
sex with his
better leave the
grandpa?
country? He didn't seriously consider the possibility. But the question did raise another idea that he took very seriously. One he kept to himself. I am not one of you. That would not be a lie if the caretaker were to say, 2 of them.
Bum, bum, bum.
Sorry, I keep reacting before the words are said because I'm reading ahead because I can't help it.
Stop reading ahead.
I can't. Do you not?
Bekah, this is an intervention.
You don't read ahead a little while you don't take in words and read other words at the same time?
No, I follow along.
Do you not have ADD?
I follow along.
Oh my god, I actively don't care. I guess I do need an intervention.
If I read ahead while someone else was reading aloud what was ahead of before what I was reading, it would scramble my brain so badly that I would collapse.
I think I'm always scrambled. I don't know.
That's just called 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
Scrambled
go.
us all.
Yeah.
All right. Caretaker, 2 of them.
Yes.
The meeting at the rocket ship was going as Tony had feared it would. Joan kept throwing Allison nasty looks. Kip kept ridiculing Joan. Brenda kept complaining about the time they were wasting, and Neil kept looking sad and miserable. Aww. No one even thought to ask Tony how he had fared at the paper, and he had to bring it up himself.
Oh. Wait, so did Fran leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she said her grandma's. They never really said that outright.
Yeah. I know that was the plan. I didn't know she already fucked off.
It was pretty. It was just implied because
just kind of zoomed through.
Yeah, this book keeps whenever it does this little break in like the text or even just like chapter to chapter, it keeps time jumping without really telling us it's time jumping.
There was a space.
I know, but
I know they were going to meet at the rocket ship, but I didn't think that was in enough time for Fran to have left town.
Rocket ship,
I think she left between the last chapter and this one.
Oh, the last chapter and the making out in the car chapter.
Yeah.
Okay.
They wanted to know if the ads were personally harassing me or if they connected with an illegal activity. I had expected as much going down there, but I had also hoped to talk to the person who had taken the ads, too. See if they remembered if it had been a male or female on the phone.
But the supervisor wouldn't let me in the back without quote-unquote good reason. If I had told her the truth, it would have been the same as going to the police.
Doesn't he know I'm Tony?
Football star of whatever this town is called. It was a nice try.
Toniesburg.
It was a nice try, Neil said, sitting on the sand, leaning against the low wall that enclosed the rocket ship. The rocket ship is enclosed? He was holding a half-peeled orange, nibbling on it like a bird.
Every new description of Neil is just... It's so much worse than the one before.
It really is. Last week, Tony had brought Neil's mother... my God. Last week, Tony had brought Neil's mother over a fortified protein powder, but it did not look as if Neil had been taking it. Tony's trying to get Neil to drink protein, shakes.
Maybe Neil needs to clear that with his fucking doctor.
Oh my
God. I want to bulk him up so we can wrestle.
He's too
Can I
frail
have your
for
ice
me.
Cube?
Yeah.
Sorry.
This whole thing is killing me. Please, Tony. Is that what Neil is thinking? I don't know what that even is. Chances are a different person took each ad, Kip said, relaxing. Kip said, relaxing at the end of the slide, looking perfectly jovial for someone whose life was in danger. You know, like a clown. Those people take thousands of ads a day. But how many in code? Tony asked. Half the ads in the paper are incomprehensible to me, Kip said. Aren't you even a little scared? Allison asked. Kip smiled. I'm sleeping with my nightlight on. I don't know why you just don't admit to cheating on the SAT, Joan said, her bare legs hanging through the bent bars on the third stage of the rocket. Taking a drag on her cigarette, because she's a bad girl, remember? She sprinkled the ashes toward Kip's head. A perfect score. Ha! The whole world knows you had a black market answer sheet. I could have gotten 1,600 on that test after finishing a six-pack, Kip said, leaning his head back, shielding his eyes from the sun, but not
Getting
from the ashes of her cigarette. I like that skirt, Joan. It goes with your purple underwear. I'm not wearing any underwear. Where's Fran? Brenda asked, shouldering a clay fort.
I guess leaning against it.
Fucking what?
On her shoulder.
Shouldering a clay fort, standing away from the rest of them when one would have expected her to be holding on to her boyfriend. What?
Oh, I think Kip and Brenda are dating.
Are they?
They said that early on, and then I feel like they haven't spoken to each other this entire book.
They don't fucking act like it, literally at all.
Yeah.
Tony cautioned himself, however, that he might be overstressing the unimportant. Brenda and Kip were not a touch crazy couple. In fact, it would seem to anyone casual like us, the reader, that there's literally no relationship between them.
Yeah.
They often sat apart. Why isn't she here?
What? She's in hiding, Allison said. She was sitting beside him on the monkey bars. Don't you remember? Oh yeah, up wherever she went. Allison jumped on that. Why did you say up? Huh? How did you know she had headed north? Allison insisted. Allison, you dumb bitch. I didn't, Brenda snapped, annoyed. Now she knows.
I was literally about to say, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. I just said up. I could have said down. Neil lost his orange and it rolled in the sand. He picked it up and began to brush it off. Neil, what is wrong with you? The fruit was obviously ruined. Bakersfield isn't exactly north, he said casually. Allison was shocked. How did you know she went to Bakersfield? Neil looked up, startled, and lost his orange again. Her tone, his angel's harshness. What?
Because he's in love with her.
Hold on. I know. Hold on. I didn't fucking even know who was thinking that thought yet.
I stepped out of the room, but did anyone say that that's the illustric in the book?
No. Neil dropped his orange in the sand twice.
Oh, no, I just meant the whole, like,
No, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying. That's what happened. Her tone, his angel's harshness, Tony thought, seemed to bruise him. Wasn't I supposed to know? I was talking to Brenda yesterday and... Brenda? Allison interrupted. All eyes went to the clay fort.
What does that mean?
The fact that there's a rocket next to a fort, I love that there's no overall theme.
Yeah, just like a rocket ship and then the Alamo.
Yeah. Brenda no longer looks bored. Fran's parents told me, she stuttered. Big deal. But you just denied knowing where Fran was, Allison said. Because I thought that's what you wanted me to do. Who else knew where Fran is? Tony asked. Kip and Joan remained silent. He glanced at the restroom down the hill by the lake. There was a phone attached to the lady's side. Do you have Fran's grandmother's number? He asked Allison. In my purse, but I just called her yesterday. She was fine. Call her again, please, right now. He nodded toward the phone, fishing change from his pocket. Use this. We'll wait here for you. While Allison was... Why don't they all go and all listen in? While Allison was gone, Tony studied the faces of each member of their gang and tried to imagine which two could make up a conspiracy. None matched, possibly because it was impossible to forget that he trusted these people. I disagree. Fran.
Why didn't they all go? Where would you rather hang out? A payphone or a fort and a rocket ship?
Well, but you could eavesdrop on a phone call to see if your friend's dead.
Allison was back soon. Too soon. Looking lost, not saying a word, she sat down beside him. He did not have to ask. Well, Kip said. Her grandmother doesn't know where she is, Allison said. When the woman got up this morning, Fran was gone. She probably went home, Brenda said. Allison shook her head. I called there. Joan was, maybe she went out for a long walk, Joan said. No, Allison sighed. She's gone.
Hey, Chris, you want to keep reading?
Yep. Chapter 12. A loud noise woke Allison. She sat up in bed. It was dark in her room, but she could see. She was a cat. This did not seem strange to her, not as strange as the knocking on the door downstairs. It was loud, and the house cringed at each blow. She waited for it to stop, to go on to another house, but it stayed. It wanted her to answer the door. She got out of bed. Her feet hardly seemed to touch the floor. She was surprised to discover that she was dressed. She could not remember when she had gone to bed, but she was puzzled that she had not changed out of her clothes. She always did. Why, then, she asked herself, was she wearing the same clothes she had worn to the concert last summer? They were covered with dirt, and her nails were black, like she had been digging with her hands. She walked to her bedroom door and stepped into the hall. All the lights in the house were out, but the walls, the ceiling, and the floor were emitting a dull gray glow, a questionable improvement over utter blackness.
Jesus Christ. I'm just guessing
what
this
a great
is a dream.
sentence.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I think she had
Scroll
a dream
down,
at the
please.
beginning.
Her feet were bare except for a film of dust, but she was not cold. The house temperature was difficult to gauge. She was certain, however, that it was freezing outside. How? That was one of the reasons the person knocking wanted to get inside. The other reason was he wanted to get to her. She knew who this person was, though she could not remember his name. He was not someone she wanted to meet in a dark and lonely place. The person was dangerous. Also, I'm not disappearing. I just hear rain, so I'm checking for roof leaks.
Oh, okay.
The knocking got louder, more insistent, and she began to feel afraid. The person was not knocking with his hands. He was using something heavy.
His
something
dick.
Oh no.
Where's Chris to laugh at that?
Something he might want to use to crush her head to a pulp. Oh no.
Oh no.
She hurried down the hall to her parents' bedroom. The door was open and she peeked inside. The room was empty, the bed bare of blankets and sheets. Interesting. Her parents were long gone. There was no one to protect her. No one else who could answer the door. She started down the stairs. She wanted to return to her bedroom and lock the door and hide in the closet, but she knew that would make her a sitting duck. She had to get out of the house. Once outside, she would have the whole tract to hide in. Halfway down the stairs, she realized the banging was at the back door, not the front. The blows were changing, and the wood began to soften and splinter, giving in under the beating. She quickened her steps, passing through the empty living room. A faintly luminous red-tinged gas had filled the lower portion of the house. She could not imagine what it was or where it had come from.
Neither can I.
Oh no. Yet it was as familiar as smelling of dry weeds and parched earth, making it difficult to breathe.
Oh, it's like the desert dust.
Oh no. But she could not hear her panting lungs. Oh no. Only Only feel the suffocation. All she could hear was her pounding heart and the pounding on the disintegrating door. The front door would not open. It was not locked, and the door was not stuck. It simply would not open. She began to panic, especially when the banging suddenly halted. And, terrifying as the pounding had been, its abrupt stopping could only mean the final obstacle to getting to... Sorry, I keep getting distracted by Chris.
I was just like, oh no, is there a leak? Just coming in and out of frame again.
I didn't even notice. I was so enthralled by this weird dream.
He went upstairs, then he went downstairs, and went back over there. Okay, here he is. We need an update on this leak situation before we can move on. Chris, how's that leak looking?
Give us a status update.
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted. The water got to the microphone.
The normal spots are looking a bit darker, but I got it covered.
Cool. Okay.
Very good.
We were getting distracted. Yeah. We were getting distracted watching you walk around.
Oh. Well, I hope it was entertaining.
It was.
Yeah, it was great.
I also went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I like to be economical with my time spent wandering around my own house.
That's
I like
very professional of you.
Well, it was also the first floor bathroom's one of the danger spots, so
all good.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, sorry.
Terrifying as the pounding had been, its abrupt stopping could only mean the final obstacle to getting to her had been removed. She closed her eyes, cringing into the corner, waiting for the blade that would split her skull into two. But it never came. No one crossed the astral lagoon that was the living room.
What? I'm writing down astral lagoon.
You don't have an astral lagoon in your living room? I mean, I don't. I have a small city house, but...
In this economy?
I'm begging you to start giving these episodes titles.
Oh my god.
Astral lagoon that was the living room.
Astral lagoon.
Praying for a second chance, she again tried the front door. Then something terrible happened. Something worse than waking up in the middle of the night to the sound of an axe murderer chopping his way inside.
Her hand stuck to the doorknob. It would not come off. On the other side of the door, someone began to knock. A polite, civilized knock. "Who is it?" she cried. "You know," the person said. "You have always known." It was true. She did know, and the knowledge filled her with horror. She began to scream, and the door began to open.
It's a Babadook.
"Don't come in!" Allison gasped, bolting upright in bed, her nightmare momentarily superimposed over her waking state. The cold, etheric light giving way in halting steps to the warm blanket of the normal dark room. I was so confident starting that sentence.
You can't be confident reading this book.
The Astral Lagoon got me. Her right hand was interlocked with her left hand, losing an impossible tug of war.
Just like holding her hands like,
just
this is a doorknob.
She relaxed her fingers and placed her palm on her moist forehead, and then she rubbed them together like Tony. The pounding of blood reminding her all too clearly of the pounding on the dream door. The phone was ringing, which had awakened her. The call or the terror? She glanced at her digital clock and saw it was 3 a.m. and reached for the phone. Hello?
2 things.
Yes.
2 things. 1, the Dream Door was my prog rock band in college.
I knew that was happening.
2, why clarify that it's a digital clock? It could have just been she glanced at her clock.
Yeah.
When the 80s is too. I mean, like, digital clocks weren't new in the 80s, were they?
Well,
They were probably pretty new.
3 a.m. Would you be able to see your analog clock?
Yeah.
You gotta do the hand motion.
I just
Unless it
don't
felt
see why it was clarified.
Yeah.
Because if it's pitch black. Yeah.
No, I mean, it doesn't really need a clarification at all. You are correct.
Word
Yes,
count. Word count. Hello? Allison? I think so.
She lost her sense of self in a nightmare.
So, Tony, there was an eternal pause. There's been an accident. It's Kip. She was slipping back into her nightmare. Is he dead? She whispered. Is he dead? She whispered.
Eternal Pause was the first album of the Dream Door.
We don't know. He sounded crushed, defeated. I'm calling from his house. The police are here. I'm coming.
Gross.
Don't. But the word had no force behind it. Oh, if you want, I guess. But don't speak to anyone till you talk to either Neil or myself. Oh my god. Stop writing and read. Tell me what happens.
The axe-wielding psychopath and the ringing phone had not... Oh, wait. Hold on. I assumed you read that first part for some reason. Putting down the phone, crying a little, she remembered the question. Who is it? But she could not remember the answer. Her dream question.
Yes.
That was the second album.
God damn it.
Those are really good, though. You should write them down. It's just so good for Astral Lagoon. The axe-wielding psychopath and the ringing phone had not awakened her parents, and she was able to get away without having to make impossible explanations. Although I do really feel like you could tell your parents, like, my friend's fucking almost dead or whatever.
Yeah.
Although it took her better than an hour to reach Kip's house, 2 police cars were still there, their red lights spinning like maddened phantasms.
What?
Third album.
God damn it.
I was waiting for it.
God damn it.
She coasted by the house and parked up the street, using her rearview mirror to search for a glimpse of Tony. Somehow she missed Neil's approach, and when he knocked on her window, her taut nerves rammed her head into the car ceiling. Like,
It was a Miata.
I just have to interject real quick.
Yeah,
I
how
gotta
tall
go
is she?
get some like Tums or Pepto-Bismol because I am chasing chili with whiskey.
oh god, go take a Prilosec.
Oh, take a Prilosec.
OTC?
Guys, I'm 40.
What? Sorry, Neil said.
Prilosec break, I'm sorry.
Prilosec break.
I just want to take a Prilosec.
They should put that in one of their ads. Rubbing her bruised scalp, she rolled down the window. It wasn't your fault. He leaned against the car as if he would otherwise fall down. Kip Street was old and the lights were dim. She could scarcely see Neil's expression, but she saw enough to know that it was bad. Kip's big-nosed face sprang into her mind with a mean description because she's fucking Allison. Laughing in the sun, chewing on a blade of grass in the park, totally unconcerned that he was next on the list. You brilliant fool, what have they done to you? Tony didn't tell me, she began. He should be here soon, Neil answered, obviously wanting to spare her details she was in no hurry to hear. Neil moved aside and she climbed out of the car, and it cut her to the heart to see how he hobbled on one leg. She hugged him with her right arm. The bad leg, or didn't he hurt his other leg, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just a bad all the way down at this point.
I think he problems.
Bonked his leg in the car crash with Kip.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to say I went to get a Prilosec, and it was like there's only a couple left, and I was like, oh no, we need to get more Prilosec. But then I remembered that I bought bulk Prilosec at Costco because once again, I'm 40.
Oh my god. I love Prilosec. I wish they'd sponsor us. We're losing, aren't we? She said. He looked at her with what seemed surprise, and for a moment, hold on, let me try that again. He looked at her with what seemed surprise, and for a moment, depended solely upon her for support. She could feel him trembling. It seems that way, he said. That she could have mistrusted him, as she had told Tony, filled her with shame. A breeze, warm but still causing her to shiver, blew from the direction of Kip's brightly lit house, and she hugged him closer.
Was the first half of the book, was it this hard to read? Are we just tired? Okay.
I think it was pretty difficult.
Oh my god, some of this
We're
is
old.
Indecipherable.
Below grade level, brought to you by Depends.
Brought to you by Elder Millennials.
Below grade level, brought to you by Ensure.
We're not that old yet, Chris. Come on. Have some dignity.
We're only Prilosec old.
We're only Prilosec old.
I'm sorry, Neil, she said.
I'm still continent.
For now. Maybe you need to ensure that you are in the future. Maybe think about that.
I was trying to think of something funny to say, but then I realized that saying nothing was probably funnier, and just to let that sit.
I'm happy with it.
Me too.
I'm sorry, Neil, she said. I am too. I mean, I'm sorry for not understanding you. Your accent, it's horrible. There was no moon, but a snow-white light gleamed deep in his eyes as he peered at her, inches away.
What?
Allison, I wish we had talked more before all this started. You're a great guy. I wish my dreams were different.
Wait, did I miss what happened to Neil when I was getting Prilosec? Okay. Not Neil, Kip.
No. She still doesn't know.
Okay,
Neil just found her in her car and is bringing her to the scene.
Okay.
Clarification, we are not actually sponsored by Prilosec, but we will probably say the word Prilosec at least 18 more times.
Yeah, most likely.
Don't sue us, Prilosec. We love you.
This is just free advertising, Prilosec.
They tell you you're supposed to take it like 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll just take one sometimes and feel fine.
Yeah, guys.
That shit's great.
It's just how good it is.
You don't need to take it the way it says.
Yeah. Don't listen to medicine, kids. Listen to us.
Okay, they might not like us
following chili with whiskey.
Yeah. If you're going to follow chili with whiskey, take some Prilosec.
They should put that in their ads.
They should.
Isn't one of the characters named like Chilinsky or something?
Is it Chilinsky?
In this book?
Zaleski.
I think there was a Z involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the inventors of chili and whiskey.
Jonah Zaleski.
She winced, close to crying. She was making no sense, but for Christ's sakes, they were only kids. I had a nightmare tonight. I've had it before. I am alone in my house at night, and someone is trying to get me, hacking at the door with an axe. She closed her aching eyes for a moment, and the worst part is, I know who it is. Who? I can't remember. The man?
Annamarie,
Neil?
they call the guy they killed the man, just to clarify that for you.
Oh, right. I also forgot,
the man.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
The man being the dead man they murdered.
The man.
I'm just taking in the Bill Clinton voice.
Yeah. He's from Arkansas, and that's the only person we knew from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Everyone in Arkansas sounds like that.
Yeah.
It's all first-hand knowledge.
It's all the wheat that they
grow. It makes the
place.
Wheat? It makes the whole place dry, and it gives you that kind of like, oh jeez.
I didn't know they were known for their wheat.
I don't know. I just remember driving through Arkansas, and I don't know if it was wheat or corn. I just remember it was nothing.
Farm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry
Pollen.
if you're yeah. Once again, if you're in Arkansas listening to this, I'm sorry that
Just
I'm
tell us
sorry
what
that
it's
you're
like.
in Arkansas.
We drove through it. That's fucking mean.
I know.
If you're
I don't
from
know, I drove
Arkansas,
through
tell
it
us what
as
it's
well.
like and what you sound like.
Yes.
We drove through it and we bought some weird like cherry flavored booze at a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great time.
Did
Scroll
for
down,
a couple
please.
hours.
Yeah, all the way.
You're there.
You're there.
Neil, she said suddenly, and she was almost begging. Are you having nightmares? Not all the time. He tilted his head back, staring at the hazy black sky. I have some wonderful dreams. They're full of colors and music and singing. When I'm in them, which denotes that he isn't always in them, I wish they would never end. They remind me of the days before all this started. His voice faltered, and he lowered his head. But I'm like you. I've been forgetting. He frowned. Yeah, I've been having nightmares.
You could have just said that part.
Again, this is how teenagers talk.
Yeah.
We shouldn't talk about them. It doesn't help. Tell me something happy.
You asked
Was
me.
I... Was I in your wonderful dreams, she thought to herself. She didn't get a chance to ask. Maybe she wouldn't have anyway. It was sort of a sentimental question to put to someone she knew only because she'd helped kill a stranger with him.
That's better than any joke we could make.
Oh my god!
Tony interrupted at that point, walking
Christopher
quickly
Pike.
up the street.
I love you.
She released Neil and he returned to leaning against her car, unable to carry his own weight.
I thought they were
Wearing
walking over
cutoffs.
there. They're just standing there.
I don't know what's going on.
Wearing cutoffs, his sweatshirt inside out and backward, the tag hanging at his Adam's apple, Tony embraced them both. His eyes were dry, and when he spoke, his voice was calm.
He had been hit hard, but had mastered himself.
Hmm?
No, what?
In public?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you know what Do you know what has happened, Allie? He asked. She shook her head. One of the patrol car's red lights had come to a halt, pointed directly at them, making the street look like Lucifer's Lane.
What?
Yep. We all know what that is.
It's capitalized. It's capitalized also. Like it's a thing we know.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
you know.
Mm-hmm.
A policeman came out of the house and stared their way. Tony shifted his body in front of hers. Kip has disappeared, he said. He left behind a lot of blood.
Oh my god.
Sleeping with my nightlight on.
Oh, that was what Kip had
Oh,
said.
that's what Kip said, yeah.
Oh,
I forgot.
Okay. The shadowed street, the shining house, even Neil and Tony receded and took on an unreal quality. She was watching a badly filmed, colorless movie that ran on an unending reel. She was slipping away, feeling she had to get away. She had to force herself to ask, how much is a lot? The police believe he could...
That's a good
It's a good question, yeah.
How much is a lot of blood?
Yeah.
We talking like a lot of blood or like a lot of
Yeah,
blood?
yeah,
Are we talking
We
pints?
talking
Are we
like The
talking
Shining?
quarts?
Yeah. Yeah, like size of the puddle. Like stop me when
Yeah.
it's too. Stop me when I get there.
The police believe he could still be alive, Tony said quickly. We just don't know. Somehow, without a lot of noise, he was overcome and dragged out of his bedroom window. The trail of blood leads from the backyard to the street. His mother woke up when she heard what sounded like a truck starting up out front. She was the one who found the soaked mattress.
Ew.
He added quietly. She had to be sedated and taken to the hospital.
Jesus Christ. Oh wait, did I
Yeah. we're
did I
good.
screw up? Hang on. Sorry. Oh, there it is. Taken to the hospital.
down. What happened?
I know, I messed up, and then there's a delay. I'm so sorry.
We're good. Okay. How did you two come to be here? She asked. Answered.
How did you two come to be here? I just learned English yesterday.
Well, it's just overly, formal.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why the transatlantic accent works so well.
How did you know? How did you get here? That's what you say.
Yeah.
I was going to say when you're a teen, but that's what you say when you're anyone. Sorry.
Anyone, yeah.
The next time I meet anybody anywhere, I'm going to say, how did you come to be here?
Yeah.
And then watch their face melt.
Oh, goodness. The answer to the question did not really interest her. The puddle of blood said it all. She sought for the picture of Kip in her head, but he was no longer laughing, fading as if even the life were running out of his memory. That was fast. Mm-hmm. After our meetings this afternoon, Tony said, Neil and I decided we wouldn't let Kip out of our sight. Well,
yeah,
we failed. We came back to his house with him and sat around listening to records, talking, whatever. And then about 9, Brenda came over with some beer. We were all so uptight with Fran disappearing. I guess we drank too much and forgot that we were supposed to be protecting Kip. Whoops. When he told us we had to leave so he could get some sleep, we figured no one would come after him in his own bedroom. Tony ran his hand through his hair.
Oh, yeah. Then a couple hours ago, when I was in bed, I got this call. It was a detective. Since Neil and I were the last ones to see him, Brenda didn't stay long after bringing over the beer. He wanted to question us. He wanted to know if Kip had any enemies. Tony stopped and pulled a purple envelope out of his pocket. I swear I would have told him the whole story, but I found this on my car seat when I went to drive over here. The page inside the envelope was the familiar pale green. This time, the caretaker came right to the point. If you are not certain they are dead, do what you know you shouldn't, and be certain. Your caretaker. What?
What?
Hang on. What are we going to do? Allison asked miserably. I don't know, Tony said. Not yet. Bum, 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 bum. What does that mean?
I don't know.
That noise usually means we ended the
Jesus
episode.
Christ.
I had to stop at Tony gets a note because then I didn't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah, if you are not certain they are dead, do what you know you shouldn't, and be certain. What could that mean?
I think it means, yeah, go ahead. Don't listen to me, and then be certain about how they ended up.
Oh. I think you're... Okay, that makes sense. But,
I mean, it still doesn't.
I mean, the way
yeah,
it's
so I guess it was just threatening.
Yeah, it's like if you think they're not dead, think again, is another way of putting it.
Yeah.
Do you think the caretaker's sitting at home and it's just like, have I worded this too confusingly? Because they don't seem to be doing what I'm asking.
Is it? He's
Am I bad at this?
Yeah. He finishes writing the last one and then he just pauses and looks up and he goes, Is it something with me?
Do I need an editor?
I just I'm picturing him with a friend. It's like, does this make sense? Can you check this? You get it, right?
Does this make sense? Can you read this and tell me if it makes sense?
Yeah.
It's just like a drunk roommate, like, yeah, man, fuck them kids.
Yeah. Oh my god. This was so inscrutable.
The caretaker,
What'd you say?
Is he why is he the caretaker?
I still think Neil is doing a Kaiser Sose.
Like, why is he calling himself the caretaker? Yeah. I don't know.
It makes me feel like it's Groundkeeper's Willie.
Grease me up, woman.
I feel like in the first letter he called himself a bunch of things.
Yes, he did, and that's what I was looking for because I wrote down the Observer, and then they kept saying caretaker.
Yeah.
But it was, oh my God, this shit was so insane. It was so insane from the beginning. You just forget because it's insane.
Yeah. I get
What if
distracted.
it's
To
someone's
reread
mom?
the first paragraph.
Someone's mom?
What if it's someone's mom? Did anyone see that true crime documentary on Netflix?
Which one?
The one where this girl kept getting these super harassing texts
Oh, I heard about this.
for like years.
Yes.
And it turned out it was her mom.
It was her mom. Like, her mom was pretending to be
Bullying
her own
her.
bully.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. I didn't watch it, but I heard about that, and it's fucking insane. What was, like, why was she doing it? Was it to try and, like, toughen her daughter up? Or is it just because she's a fucking
It started
psycho?
out that way.
Yeah.
It started out as a thing where she was like, I'm just gonna do this 1 or 2 times. Like they're like the daughter's going through a breakup or something, and she was just like, oh, let me send a text to her. And then it got really
Why
fucking
didn't you just
weird.
bully
I
her
don't
like
know.
all other moms did to their daughters?
Yeah, well, she was, and like she was pretending to be like all these people at school are like, I hate you. So like she was kind of isolating her daughter more. So her daughter's like, oh my God, everyone at school hates me. And she's like, that's okay. Come my mom.
Oh,
You know, and it's like just push it. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, so like a new flavor of Munchausen
Yes.
has arrived.
Yeah.
Cats.
Kitties.
Oh, look at that little tongue.
Oh,
So cute.
Aw.
Okay, so
All right.
just the names. So in the first letter,
Yeah.
he says, I am the observer, the recorder. I am also the punisher. And then he signs it, sincerely, your caretaker.
Your caretaker. There
Okay.
has to be... there has to
It's
be
Neil.
a reason for all of that. You think it's Neil?
Yeah, he's totally doing a Kaiser Soze thing.
But why do you think it's
His
Neil
knees are fine.
calling- His knees are fine. I'm not
No,
diabetic.
no, I think it was like his drunken dad or whatever that they.
Are we gonna find out he's Kaiser Soze because at the end he just like he goes like "Tss," and like opens up a full Coke, like a full on Coke, and they're like, Neil, no.
Drinks it in front of. They're
Yeah.
like, Neil, no.
And he's like, I was lying the whole time about
Shoves a
being
bunch of
diabetic.
Starburst in his mouth.
My dad didn't die, you idiots.
My dad is dead, and guess what? I'm not even from Arkansas. And then changes his
Yeah,
voice.
and he's like, I'm from the Bronx. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, Annamarie, thank you for coming back for
Yeah.
this insanity. What did you think of Christopher Pike?
You know, I was just about to do a quick Google search.
Mhm.
Is Christopher Pike Mormon?
Oh.
Oh, interesting
Wait,
question.
why?
Sugar.
Oh.
I'm wondering if that seems to be his disdain for sugar.
Disdain for sugar, yeah.
They haven't mentioned magic underpants yet.
If he's Mormon, he's a freaky ass Mormon.
All that's coming up for me is Star Trek.
Yes, I was just gonna say it's
Oh,
so annoying that he
yes.
has that Star Trek name because it's hard to find. It's hard to Google him.
You just search Christopher Pike
Really?
author.
It would be so
Thanks.
funny if you were like, hey, is Christopher Pike the first captain of the Enterprise Mormon?
Yeah.
Not with that hair and those shoulder pads.
They got rid of...
I'm not finding anything. It's a pen name.
It's not his real name.
name. Yeah.
Does it say what his real name is?
Kevin Christopher McFadden. And this guy, this explains a lot. He is the most boomer of boomer, ages 1955.
Ah,
when he
that's
was
when my
born.
dad was born.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same as my mom.
That's why he loves to describe teenage girls in all of his books.
And Beach Boy concerts.
And Beach Boys, yeah. That's what kids like.
Okay.
McFadden.
Yeah. He dropped out of
search-
college.
How do you search
Well,
on a
with
page?
this talent, why would he need college?
Oh.
I-
He's written
I-
more than 50 books.
Oh, I would assume he's written more than like a couple hundred books.
He's still going.
Yeah. I will say
Oh,
that
wow.
he made the right call. Christopher Pike is a better author name than Kevin McFadden.
Yeah.
Kevin McFadden sounds like a guy who is like a sports announcer.
Oh, he chose that name because of Star Trek.
Are you serious?
God damn
Well, that
it.
makes perfect sense.
That's what
Son
this
of a
thing
bitch, you
says.
did this to us on purpose.
Son of a bitch. To be fair,
Does he look like Anson Mount?
when he started writing in like the 80s, I feel like Christopher Pike as a Star Trek reference would have been so niche, you know, like Trekkies existed, you know, for a while, but like it was still a very like even like Star Trek and Star Wars were both very, very much like fringe nerdy shit until like the 2000s. I think.
Yeah, it's like that's when conventions were like a thing. That's the only way that they had like the community, and like actually mailing zines and like fan things between each other. Like, yeah, you had to really dedicate yourself.
Yeah.
To being a a part of the fandom, you know.
And like and the you know the
that's the photo I saw.
Oh my god! And you know the internet doesn't exist. Like there's
Look
no
at him
there's no
thinking of stories.
easy way to look it up unless you were obsessed with Star Trek and you knew. It would be. I feel like it would be the equivalent of if I started writing, like books in the 80s when Star Wars was a very nerdy thing and you couldn't easily look this kind of shit up and be like, my author name is Salacious Crumb.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy that we've read so much Christopher Pike and we've talked about the goddamn Star Trek captain so many times and we didn't know that they were actually like directly related.
I had no idea.
God damn it, Christopher Pike. Well,
Hit it.
What?
That's his catchphrase, the captain.
What is
we
it?
we learned.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it?
Like instead of like engage, his is hit it.
They could have done better. Engage is better.
Yeah, but you haven't seen this actor deliver.
Make
It's
it
really
so
good.
make it so is better. Let's wrap it up.
What is that even from?
That's from Star Trek.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking know anything about Star
That's
Trek.
what Jean-Luc Picard says. Say
He
what?
like-
also says engage.
Oh.
He's got two.
Is that what you say when you want the ship to go?
Engage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Well, what does make it so? That can't be like hit the gas on the ship.
Isn't that just kind of an affirmative? Like,
Well,
make
it's
it,
like someone makes a suggestion, he just goes, make it so.
Okay. Yeah.
So it
It's
could
a
be
different
like
context.
Like, hey, Jean-Luc, do you want to get some pasta? And he would say, make it so.
Yeah, but it's not like hit the gas. Let's fly this fucking starship out of here. Make it so.
Make it so!
Oh my
I
god.
feel like it's happened.
It has to have
I'm
happened.
losing my mind.
There's like 200 episodes of that shit. Okay. Thank you for coming back on
Someone's
this.
like, hey, what was it, Picard?
What? Yeah, Picard.
Do you want me to go into light speed? And he's like, make it so.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happened.
That's what happens. That's exactly what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone kicks the door down and they go, hit it! And then the Beastie Boys start playing. Full circle. Still Star Trek.
Yeah!
Jesus Christ. Hey, Annamarie, do you have anything you would like the listeners to know about? Anything to plug?
I think everyone should cancel Christmas this year. Spend time with your family or whoever you love, and do cozy things that make you feel happy, but don't buy anything.
If you're going to buy anything, buy local. Make shit.
100%. Yeah.
And buy local.
Yeah.
Support
But
small shit.
don't, break the bank. Like, really?
Yeah.
Make some cookies. Like, go hug your grandma. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do something local. Just don't support the economy unless it's super local.
Yeah. Go hug a grandma. It doesn't have to be
That's
your
what
grandma.
I'm plugging. Go hug.
But
go
get
hug
permission
someone.
first.
Go
With
hug
a
Fran's grandma.
consensual-
She's inconsolable
Yeah.
now that Fran has disappeared.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's go back in time to Fran's grandma's house.
Yeah.
A
Get some
friend
cookies.
mom.
Oh, it was 86. She's definitely dead now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's fine. She didn't have to live to see this.
This year.
This year. Oh boy, Chris, what would you like to plug?
If you're a fan of the hijinks we get up to on this show, then might I invite you on an improvisational comedic adventure that we like to call The Sketchy Show, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Thanks. Bekah, anything?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, I'll just say you can follow Below Grade Level on TikTok and Instagram, as always, and you can follow Cactus Rodeo, where Below Grade Level and all of our other stuff is posted on Facebook and YouTube. Come back next time. Thank you for listening, and come back next time to find out what happens next on Chain Letter by Christopher Pike. I can't wait to find out. It's getting crazy. There's so much blood.
A lot
of blood. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Below Grade Level is a Cactus Rodeo production. You can subscribe to and follow Below Grade Level on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you find podcasts. Contact us at podcast@cactusrodeo.com and discover more of what Cactus Rodeo has to offer on Facebook and YouTube.